And so, finally, we also have this so-called work integrated education program. Put it simple, you can understand it as the internship program. And for our program, actually you can do it part-time or you can do it full-time. For part-time students, usually they are local Hong Kong students who are already working. Of course, for this, we don't really expect them to really work on another internship apart from their full-time job. But for the full-time students who are enrolled in our program, it will last for 24 months. And during this period, it's compulsory for them to work on 240 hours of internship in a transportation or logistic-related company. And 240 hours, if I can give you some reference point, assume that if you work in the summer full-time, 5 days per week, it means at least 6 weeks that you have to involve in the internship. And again, as I mentioned earlier, you may ask, okay, so am I expected to find my internship, or or will the department find an internship for you? My response is that actually many of our students, they find internships themselves, and in fact, every year we have about 50% of the students who actually did not need our assistance and they can secure an internship. In the case of Korea this year, one of our students who are actually studying in Hong Kong, he is a Korean student, and he actually got a very good internship from, I think, from Hanji, of which the internship lasts for 4 months, and then afterwards, Hanjin was actually asking him to continue with his internship. But of course, if you really say, oh, as a Korean coming to Hong Kong, I may have some problem to get an internship. In this case, please don't worry. Our department, actually it means me in this case, I will be given the responsibility to help these students, to help you to actually get an internship. We have a lot of very good connections, and especially in Hong Kong and China. I think I'm not dragging on for too far, but I'm going to have a quick look at the structure of the program. This one is the BBA program. In fact, I think one of the, I say, not so good thing about our department's website is the fact that the master program structure is available in hard copy, but I don't know why they didn't really upload it on the website. But I think, but for our BBA and MSc program, we have similar objectives, and so they are very similar with each other in terms of structure. The difference between BBA and MSc are mainly more on 2 things. First of all is the number of industrial practitioners who are actually teaching, and also secondly is, of course, the degree of difficulty and the depth of knowledge that were given to our master students and bachelor students. So I think even a BBA program, it gives a very good reference to our master program. As you can see, first of all, you need to take 6 compulsory subjects. For the subjects which have an arrow, this is something that, of which the program itself will have discussions, will have lectures, will have involvement in transport and logistic notes. And you can see that out of the 6 compulsory subjects, 3 of them actually involve the teaching and involve knowledge transfer of transport and logistic notes. And you can see that it is our emphasis that we want to ensure that our graduates can be well ready for this nodal integrated logistics development in China. And apart from the 6 compulsory courses, you are expected to take 9 electives. The 9 electives, there are a lot of courses. I can't guarantee all the courses will be open every single year. But even if not every single year, sometimes they will open on a single-digit year and then close for 1 year and then open for another year. So as a 2-year program, I'm quite confident that if you really want to study any of these courses, it is possible for you to do so. And again, quite a lot of the courses are actually involving transport logistic nodes like shipping logistics, port economics, port planning and management, and even airport management. And if you really want to know more about the management aspects of the program, you also have more like it's more research and consulting methods, quality management in transportation studies. You also have supply chain management. You also have the ISTL, International Shipping and Transport Logistic Project. But I think perhaps also another important, interesting aspect for maritime logistics students is that actually our program, if you want to, we actually have a lot of maritime law faculty staff. And so you can see that there are quite a number of courses which are involved in maritime law. For example, carriage of goods law, maritime law, legal aspects of e-business and logistics. And actually, for this course structure, for the layout of the availability of the courses, we are still employing new staff. We want to open newer courses so as to ensure that you have more choices available to you. And apart from the compulsory and also for the elective, of course, as I mentioned, you are required to do internship. And for full-time students, you are also expected to do a thesis or dissertation towards the end of your semester. And what we are hoping, and we are always trying our very best to do, is that we hope to coordinate in a way that your internship and the knowledge that you gain can be used either fully or partly into your final projects. And so when we arrange internships with the employers, we always remind them that students are required to do dissertation. And so hopefully, if possible, that students during their internship duration, the employers can also help to arrange in a way that there can be knowledge transfer of which it can help the students to finish their projects. And I believe that this will be a good combination between the academic knowledge and the practical skills together. And so I think this is so far from me. One final point that I certainly cannot miss. I can miss every point, but I cannot miss this point. I don't know if it is available in the website, but of course, anyway, if you want to know more about our program, you can always go to the website, our department's website, www.lms.polyu.edu.hk. You can see everything there. But the last point that I would like to emphasize is that as Professor Rimmer has mentioned, pursuing a master program nowadays is very expensive, and it's quite a financial burden to all of you. And so actually, our program our department do have a full scholarship for a maritime logistic program. It is, I don't think I can find it here, but it is called Hong Kong Maritime Scholarship. It was contributed by, first of all, contributed by the Hong Kong government and also by the Hong Kong Shipowners Association. And the objective is to support every year a maximum of 15 students to come to Hong Kong to pursue a full-time program in our MSc in International Shipping and Transport Logistics. The content of the scholarship is that basically they cover all your tuition fees. Every month they will give you a stipend that you can actually financially support yourself to live in Hong Kong for all 2 years. And so for this scholarship, at first it was only open to mainland Chinese students and Hong Kong students, but in the last 3 years, it is also open to overseas students. And in fact, if you still remember, the Korean student who was working in Hanji nowadays, he was actually one of the recipients of this Hong Kong Maritime Scholarship. And we found that we actually, in the next few years, our direction is that we hope, and in general, not our department, but PolyU, wants to get more foreign students. I mean foreign students, not just students from Hong Kong or from Greater China, but really foreign students to come to our university so as to enhance the international reputation of PolyU. And so as a result, we all welcome you to also to consider our program as well as applying to this Hong Kong Maritime Scholarship, because this is a scholarship of which, again, I'm involved in the selection process and also the management of the scholarship. And I can say that for 2 years, you are basically guaranteed everything. You don't need to think about money at all. You can concentrate all your efforts in study and gaining the practical skill to make yourself to be a competitive profession in maritime and logistics in the future. So that's all my presentation. Thank you very much.